All right, we are back. Last side was cool, guys. Last side was good. I actually just had to cut it because of the audio. The audio was a little like shitty at the end. So, it is what it is. That's kind of what happens. It do be like that. So let me just tell the guys on my Telegram to actually join. So I'm just gonna send them this. If you guys haven't joined my Telegram, you should probably do that now. We are live. There we go. So yeah, I think later, like in a bit, I'll probably just jump on Overwatch and then I'll get ready to head out. I actually just hit the gym. Um, and then I'll just head out. So I also gotta send this fucking email. I gotta do so much shit, guys. Like it is a lot of stuff we're doing out here. We're putting in a lot of effort, we're putting in a lot of work. This was a good year. There's only 4 days, guys. 4 days left in 2025. 4 fucking days. And 2026 is going to be an amazing fucking year. I already know, for myself, and I hope you guys get a good fucking year also. I'll be in Vegas for New Year's. I'm actually pretty stoked to be in Vegas. So it's gonna be good, dude. It's gonna be fucking good. I'm pretty stoked. Vegas, LA, Scottsdale, and Nashville. That's kind of like the agenda for the first 2 months of 2026. And then we'll see. I think for Vegas, I don't know where I want to go for Vegas, but I think I'm gonna do XS, guys. I think I might do XS or Omnia. Omnia is a little too loud for my liking, you know? It is a little bit too loud for my liking. Um, but I don't know. Omnia's cool. I like Omnia. I might honestly do Marquee, if I'm being honest with you. Why not? Doing Marquee. And as you guys already know, I have my Bucky's cup ready to go, ready to rock. Good to see you, Rashen, again. Good to see you. I am happy you're here. It must be kind of like lame to be back at your parents, right? And like you have nothing to do except just kind of like hang out, I guess. So let me send out this email, boys, and then we'll jump straight into the live stream here in a second. Cool. I just sent that email to my subscribers. I'm trying to hit 100, bro. I'm trying to hit 100 viewers at once so we could get there. We're going to do it. If any of you play Overwatch, let me know. We'll jump on Overwatch together. Fuck it. Like, why not? What's going on, Ruth? Good to see you again. I believe I saw you yesterday, right? And then, Jesse, you don't endorse any of the gay social circles Sartain talked about. Yes and no. This is the thing with like social circle stuff, right? Like, if you think about it, like, yeah, like let me get female friends to get girlfriends is pretty gay because every girl that I meet, I almost end up smashing it. You know what I mean? So, what up, Ricky? Good to see you, bro. You back in Scottsdale? Let me know. But if you become friends with a girl and she's hot, why are you friends with her? You know what I mean? Like, you should honestly just be like smashing her or like dating her. Like, why do you want friends? One thing that I say a lot of the times is if you guys understand how much effort women take to like listen to, like be friends with, you wouldn't be friends with them. Like, women require so much emotional effort. All right. If I'm talking to, 3, 4 girls and I'm dating 3, 4 girls at the same time, why would I want more female friends that I'm getting nothing out of them? So I disagree with the entire concept of female friends. I disagree with the entire concept of like saying, oh, hey, she's introducing me to other hot girls. I think that's a bitch move, right? Like, why don't you introduce yourself to other hot girls? You get what I'm saying? So I disagree from that perspective, but the perspective I do agree with is the better your friends, the better your life. Okay. So, like, the guys that I hang out with, they're killers with women, they're killers in business, they're in great shape, right? So I agree from that perspective that you should have male friends who are fucking awesome. So it's kind of like for women, social circles fucking gay. For men, like to meet other men who are high value you could go out with that are just pimping it like you, that's fucking great. You know? How to approach if they seem bitchy? That's a great question, Samarth. Especially because I know where you are. So, guys, when you see a girl that's bitchy, right? Or that seems a little bitchy, you want to get the emotional reaction when you approach her first. All right, I'll give you an example. So in Dallas, one of the things I like to do in Dallas, because if you guys know Dallas, Dallas is very pretentious. All right, it's actually kind of funny. I've been to all the big pretentious city, right? The big three in pretentious city are Dallas, Miami, and LA, right? Those are the three pretentious cities. And then Scottsdale would give it the fourth place, but it's like a distant fourth. But in these cities, when a girl's pretentious, one of the things I like to do is kind of ask them why they didn't get the better like purse or something. So if I see a girl and she's bitchy, or I know she's a little bitchy, I go up to her and then I say stuff like, yo, why didn't you get the bigger Gucci bag? Or why didn't you get the bigger YSL bag? You get what I'm saying? And so when I say shit like that, she actually just like she emotionally reacts to it. And when a girl emotionally reacts very strong, right? That gives you're the frames. You win the frame battle right off the bat. And now she's trying to qualify why she didn't get that big bag. So it puts you at a level of authority, a position of authority right off the bat when you talk to them. So I like to say things like that. Um, and then I also like to do like think about it almost like a backhanded compliment, right? So if she's like dressed, I know Dallas, if she's dressed like every single other girl, I go up to her and be like, dude, you know, out of all the girls wearing that same outfit that you have on today, which is a lot, you're wearing it the best. So she's kind of like, what? Like, it's kind of like a backhanded compliment because like, you're not original, bitch. Like, you're wearing the same fucking outfit that all the other girls are, you know, but you're wearing it the best. And so, it's kind of like a push pulling away, but bitches love that and they get very reactive. So when you see a girl, Samarth, and you're like, oh, she's like, she seems bitchy or she is bitchy, you want to get the reaction right out of the gate, dude. Like go for that reaction and make her react as hard as you fucking can. Especially they are bitchy, right? But I will tell you guys this: the hotter she is, the less bitchy she will be. I know it sounds counterintuitive, and I mean like legitimately hot, guys. I mean like a hot bitch, but a hot girl that is naturally beautiful. I'm not talking like fake tits. I'm not talking fake lips. I'm not talking none of shit. I'm talking a real beautiful chick, like natural beauty. They're always really cool. It's like the ones that were never hot and then they got like tits or like, you know, they're inflated sevens because of their egos. Those are the ones that are bitchy most of the time. So I always tell guys, always go after the hottest girls, bro. Like there's no reason for you to settle for a 7. Go for that 9. Go for that 10 because 9 times out of 10, funny enough, right? Ironic. They're like way better chicks. They're like way better. 100% more down to earth and just overall nicer people. So, what up, Carter? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you, DTA. Welcome, welcome. Bro, I can't pull shit and my life depended on it. So, I understand like when you can't pull because dude, my hair is looking raggedy. Holy fuck. I look you guys think I could rock the long hair up top, bro? Holy shit. Um, the thing about pulling, guys, is that it's gonna take effort. It's like a switch. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, if you guys go out consistently and you're not pulling like every weekend, basically, you're wasting your time, right? You want to basically not waste your time. You want to be super efficient with your time because you could buy anything, but you cannot buy time, right? You could go to the store, you could buy a bunch of shit, but there's no time section and you can't buy back time. But if you can't pull for shit, the most common reasons I see guys that they're not able to pull is because number one, the biggest one is they suck at flirting. I'm assuming you're doing the approaches. If you're approaching but not pulling, it's because you suck at flirting, number one, or number two, you're inexperienced. And I know inexperienced, that sounds kind of funny because it's like, oh, duh, I know I'm inexperienced, but 99% of the questions I get from my students, guys, from like guys asking me about game, 99% of those questions are, hey, what do I do when this happens of like a specific scenario? And that's just experience, right? And you're basically paying to understand everything that could possibly go wrong. And that's kind of like the second biggest reason why guys can't pull, because you can't know it all, right? It takes experience to know how to maneuver her three friends, know how to win them over, know how to manage the drunk guy that's trying to take your girl, right? Know how to maneuver if they don't let you into the club and you're with her, whatever. Know how to maneuver going from the coffee shop and then she has something coming up. Like, how do you persuade her to like skip that from the coffee shop, right? So it's just a bunch of scenarios that guys kind of fail with. But Carter, if you just keep on it, bro, you'll pull eventually. Like you really will. Uh, it kind of is. There are a lot of options for day game. Jesse, do the lives a little bit earlier because I'm back at Ohio. I won't be able because I'm infield gaming. Yeah, dude. The only reason I'm doing him at 8 p.m. Pacific time uh, is because I think half of the guys that are in the program, like my audience, majority lives in California. Um, but I might do it earlier. I'll ask the chat. Remember, I think on the Telegram I asked you guys what time you wanted me to do it. But once I'm in Nashville next year, I'll probably do it 9 p.m. Nashville, which is 7 p.m. California time. So about an hour earlier. Um, that's probably the time that I'll do this. Let's put some music on, guys. Let's go out. Last night I went out with my buddy. The audio cut out. I don't know if you guys met my buddy, but I went out with him. And he's back in Nashville now. He went on a date with some chick tonight. Or I think they went to like a rave or something. So let's just play some music. What music should we play, guys? I don't know if you could hear that, but it's gonna get me in the mood to go out. I still have to shower. I came straight from the gym to the live stream, but I still have to shower. Pretty much all my buddies meet their patterns through mutuals. Oh yeah, so Beezy, well, that's the most common way. Like that's the most natural way to meet women is like through mutual friends, right? So think about it, right? There's like high school sweethearts. There's like your university like courses, right? You meet girls at universities. I have a lot of clients that got divorced and then they actually met their wife at during their MBA program, right? Or like a friend of a friend. And so that's usually how like people meet, right? Like that show Friends, you know how like they start dating each other. That's like the most normal thing to do. And so that's why it's very scary to cold approach because you're basically going against your instinct, right? When you go up to a girl, it's like almost very barbaric because you're going to another tribe and you're taking their girls. That's why guys get so possessive. That's why guys get so protective when they're out like in groups with their girlfriends, female friends, because they're protecting their tribe, right? Like, oh, like this is my girls, like they're gonna like mate with us, and they get very protective. And so I think if you really are good at cold approach, bro, like that's pretty tight. You know what I mean? Because you just get that. Yeah, it's just like, dude, you're fucking taking their chicks, you know, another tribe's chicks. Um, would you like viewers, viewbots.com? No, I'm cool, bro. Thank you. Um, Jesse, what is the best way to lower the pedestal with tens without being rude? It depends, dude. Like, first of all, why do you want to put them down from a pedestal? Right? Because a lot, Ricky, because I know you, bro, but I know a lot of the time what ends up happening is that like guys look at the girl and they're not nearly as confident with the nines and tens as they are confident with like the sixes and the sevens. You get what I'm saying? And because you're more confident with a six and a seven, that confidence makes her act and react a certain way. Guys, game is all about reactions, right? Even business, like when you're doing a business deal, it's all about gathering information. And the best, most effective way that we as humans can gather information about the other party is by looking at their reactions, right? So if you're talking to your girl, and actually, I'll tell you a story. One of my rotations a long time ago, she was going through my Instagram followers and she's like, hey, do you know? She was asking me about every single girl. So she's like, do you know this girl? 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 And then the ones that I was like cheating on her with, this is so fucked up, but the ones I was cheating on her with, I got reacted to it. So she's like, do you know this girl? And then I was like, yo, why the fuck are you asking me so many questions? Like I got reactive. And she got that information and she was like, that's suspicious that you reacted like that. And then she DM'd them and then The next morning, I woke up to like a group of 5 girls all talking shit about me, like you're a piece of shit. And reactions, what I'm getting at is getting reactions is the best way to get information. All right, Ricky. So the first question I want you to ask yourself is like, okay, am I as confident with the 9 and 10 as I am confident with the 6 or 7? Because if you're not, what ends up happening is that you're not getting that same reaction because your confidence isn't on the same level, right? And then so you try to make that up with that gap of bring them down from the pedestal. But if you are going in with the same confidence, like with a 9 or a 10, and you have that same confidence, what you could do is what I basically told Samarth, right? Which is basically a backhanded compliment or a neg that gets the reaction out of her. But what you could also do for these chicks is make her qualify that she's a good person, like that she's a good girl, right? One of the things that I would do in Vegas all the time. So I met the last time I was in Vegas, I met this redhead from Vancouver, bro. She was fucking stunning, dog. I mean, like fucking stunning. And she was outside at the bar waiting to get into the club, right? And so as I'm waiting for this chick to like go in the club, I'm just hanging with her. We're having a drink. And I asked her, like, oh, like, do you know the promoter? Like, are you going to get in? She's like, yeah, we got invited to a table, right? And so right off the bat, I know my competition is a guy with a table, and I know she's on her fucking high horse because she just got invited to a table because she's this beautiful redhead with big ass tits, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, that's chill. And I make her qualify that right there and then. And I'm like, please don't tell me you're one of those girls that all she cares about is being at a table and doesn't actually really enjoy it. Like, tell me what you actually enjoy. Right off the bat, she started qualifying like, oh no, I'm not that type of girl. Like, I love outdoors. I don't even like going to the club. Right. And she started kind of like proving herself to it. Okay. And when you have her qualified like this, what that's going to do, you're not doing anything. You're just having her qualify. She's going to bring herself down from the pedestal because what we do as human beings, we hate acting against our own word. So if you say you're a type of way, you're going to try to act that way and not challenge your own words. Okay. So I do this all the time, right? That's called cognitive dissonance. And I leverage the fuck out of that. If she says something, she's going to try to behave in that fucking form and fashion. And so if you bring that up, Ricky, that's how you're going to basically diffuse that, right? So if she's super hot, right? And you meet her like at a club and, you know, you ask her questions and she's not at a table yet. You ask her like, yo, how come you're not at a table yet? What the fuck's wrong with these guys? Right? Then she has to admit, oh, fuck, I'm not at a table. I guess I'm not that high value. Right? Or if she's already at the table, don't tell me you're one of those girls that only looks for a table. Like, come on. And so she qualifies it, right? Or you do the backhanded compliment, yo, like what I told to Martha earlier. You're like, why didn't you get the bigger bag? Right? Or I can't tell, is your hair real or those extensions? I really can't tell. It looks really good. And that's like a backhanded compliment. And that gets the reactions fucking going, dude. Like really good. But Ricky, I want you to ask yourselves, like, dude, am I being as confident with the 9 to 10 as I am with the 6 or 7? Chances are that it's no, and you feel like you have to do something above that. Let's see. Jesus loves you. Yeah, dude, Christ is king. But women are a waste of time. Chat. No, women are not a waste of time, bro. So you see, it's kind of like fucking idiots like this, bro. It's like, oh, women are a waste of time. It's like, all you have to do is focus on yourself and she'll come to you, bro. It's like, yeah, gold diggers, and then you end up getting used and then you end up getting divorced. Like, guys, you have to literally put in the effort into women because it's not about the women themselves, it's about your social skills and your charisma. Once you understand social skills and charisma, your life is going to elevate. The way people treat you, the way you talk to the way you talk to the bartender, the bouncer, your coworkers, your boss, everyone's going to start respecting you more. So I'll give you one example, dude. I have so many fucking stories for days. I'll give you one example with that shit. So with my boss, my ex-boss, he used to respect me so much because we would go out like to grab drinks at this place called Moxie's. There's one in Miami and there's one in Dallas. And we used to go to this place called Moxie's. And in front of my boss, I actually ended up number closing our host, like the girl that was serving us drinks. And he started like respecting me more after that. And it wasn't like I was gaming her in front of him. Like I literally remember talking to her and I was like, yo, like, between you and I, like, you can't flirt with me in front of my boss. I'm gonna get fired. I literally told her that. And from there forward, my boss literally started respecting me more. Guys respect guys who get bitches. Like, I want you to understand that. Guys respect guys who get bitches. And once you develop those social skills and the charisma, dude, it's fucking game over. Yep. Check my music. I got you, Young Change, Young Money, dude. Right now, I'm good with twos, fat Indian girl, but pedestalized threes, retarded fat Latinas, bro. Some tortas, bro. Some torta game, bro. Slowly working my way up. Hey, Abid, I respect that, bro. Like, I actually respect the fuck out of that statement, Abid. So, a lot of guys, like, dude, some of you guys can't even close a fucking torta, bro. Like a fucking tortanator. You guys can't even close a torta, and you're over here like, oh, I'm not gonna approach her because I'm too good for her. It's like, dude, you can't even close that shit for starters. So, Abid, I respect that mindset, bro. Like, keep working, bro. You're gonna get your 10 eventually. Nice, thanks, Corbin. I appreciate you. I am Hispanic, bro. I am 100% Hispanic. Um, Anthony could suck it. No, that's true. Yeah, that's a Chinese comment. My girlfriend really eating my bro too. Sleep. Oh my god. I have, dude. Um, where do you get hats that go backwards, bro? Yeah, good. But that's what you guys want to do. Okay. As far as it comes with women, like, that's all you want to do. What else, boys? If you guys are going out tonight, make sure to hit it hard. If you guys are not part of the Telegram yet, join the Telegram. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description. Telegram's pretty good, honestly. Uh let's actually pull some reactions. Let's do some reactions, guys. Um, let's see. Yeah. So tonight, I think tonight I'm just gonna chill out a little bit. Last night I went too hard with my boy because, dude, I hadn't seen him in like basically a year, and I've known him for 15 years. So yeah, it was we went way too hard. It was a good night though. He texted me this morning. He goes, he's fucking funny. He texted me this, guys. Watch. She goes, my boy goes, um, bro, she was laying her tits out in the back of the Uber. Because we went out together and we Ubered back. He drove to my place, so we had to Uber back together. And I ended up pulling this chick, and he goes, yeah, dude, that's the chick. She was laying out her tits in the back of the Uber. I said, LMFAO, Nashville will be sick. Nashville will be sick, honestly. I've had the most ugliest guys cheat on me. It's more about his confidence than his looks. That's just the way it seems to me. Looks aren't that important to women as they are to men. Yeah. So Sarah, you're preaching to the choir 100%. Like, I tell guys this all the time. It's because we love looks so much. Like, we are honestly, as men, we're so driven by looks, right? We fall in love with our eyes. Women fall in love with what they hear through their ears. And so because we like are so shallow in a way as men, we think that women think the same, and they don't. Women, it's like first of all, every girl is different, right? So you're gonna meet some chicks that, dude, they're fucking absolute gold diggers. Like, you can't change anything about them. They're gonna be a gold digger for life, and that's it. You can't change that bitch. All right, it is what it is. But then there's gonna be girls who are just very, very attracted to maybe looks. All right, but then there's also girls who are just gonna be very, very attracted to a guy who has a lot of social presence. Okay, but for majority of the part, for most girls, all girls want is a guy who is not obese, a guy who can dress well and takes care of himself. All right. And a guy who can have some social charisma and intelligence that could like communicate with people. That's really what girls want. It's really not that much that they're asking for, but like getting help within these like in these sectors in this realm, guys talk shit about it so much, right? The second someone says, oh, you should like talk to a dating coach or something, you should go like study charisma, like people make fun of you because it's so taboo. And those same people making fun of those individuals are the ones that end up fucking sucking, you know? Yeah, dude, your boyfriend's fucking beautiful. And my social bro. Wow, you guys are out tonight. The trolls are out tonight. But yeah, it's never about looks, and that's what I tell guys all the time. It's rarely about looks. I mean, looks will buy you like 5-10 seconds, right? If you go talk to a girl and you're a good looking guy or you're just a tall guy, whatever, girls will give you the time of the day. They really will, but they won't stay around. So they might talk to you for like 5 seconds and then they realize, oh, this guy's weird and boring, and they're going to dip and they're going to leave. And so most of the times your looks don't matter as much as you guys think, like at all. Good, man. Stay in, pick up some pizza, watch some TV. Good. I got a question, bro. Why do women look away when you look at them as I'm more masculine and rugged? You probably scare them. That could be a reason. I mean, I don't know, dude. Honestly, that's a good question. Women are like, this is gonna sound funny, but women are all attracted to the same thing, but every girl responds differently to that attraction, if that makes sense. I know it sounds a little weird, but just overall, every girl is unique in that way, even though they're all attracted to the same thing, right? And so the girls that might be low, you might be scary, bro. You try smiling a little bit. I tell guys all the time, try smiling a little bit. When you go up to a girl, especially if you're masculine and you're rugged, what's going to end up happening is that girls are going to look at you. Imagine Shaquille O'Neal, and you didn't know it was Shaquille O'Neal, just like some big ass 6'8" black dude came and literally stood in front of you and like started talking to you, approached you. That would be scary as shit, right? That's how women feel when you approach them out of nowhere. So be approachable. What I would tell you, Warrior in the Garden, is be more approachable, bro. Like smile more, have more open body language. You probably look tense, right? And just be more approachable. That's what I would say. Anatomical sizes. Yeah, it is, bro. Shamel Miller. 6'7", dude. I'm half black from the waist down. I notice men are really shy. Yeah, men are super shy. So there's this thing that there's actually this debate going on. I was talking to one of my friends, and he believes that you literally can't approach women because they don't want to be approached. I think more than ever, women want to be approached more than ever now. As a matter of fact, I would say they want to be approached so bad that now more than ever, women are approaching men more. All right. So this scale, the pendulum has swing so far one way that women are doing a lot of more approaching that they were 10 years ago. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you guys, if you are just polished, right? You know how to dress, you smile a little bit, and you carry yourself well, you're going to get approached more by women. Okay. It's that simple. Women are doing more approaching now. It also kind of fits in line with the whole feminism thing, right? Like the whole we're equal and like just like the being more masculine, at least American women, it kind of fits in line with that. You know what I mean? I'd be pretty excited if Shaq came up to me. Yeah. No, I mean, if Shaq came up to you, you would be stoked. But imagine you didn't know. Imagine a guy that looks exactly like Shaq, but is not Shaq came up to you. That's pretty scary, bro. I don't know. I'd be pretty fucking scared if a fucking 7 foot tall black dude came out of nowhere and tried to stop me to talk to me and be like, yo, back off, buddy. Jesse, would you say when you first start going out, having a wingman is a big help? Yeah. Yeah. When you first start going out, think about it like this, bro. Like, think about it like this, okay? So when you first start going out, you either go out with your friends or you go out alone, right? You go out with your wingman or you go out alone. If you go out with your wing, the pro there is that you have somewhere to go, right? Like let's say you get blown out. Let's say girls aren't talking to you. Well, fuck it. Yeah, let me go talk to my boy real quick. Boom, beneficial, right? So it's easier to get out of your head. Now, this is where it gets tricky with your wingman. Now, let's say you went out with your boy, right? But then your boy was kind of chody, right? Like he doesn't do approaches, you don't do approaches. all that ends up happening is you just kind of like chilling there like fucking chodes, like a pair of chodes, just like chilling, not taking action. So it could be a pro, it could be a con, depending on the person you go out with. What I suggest guys to do is go out with someone who's better than you, go out with someone who actually approaches, and then go out with someone who is worse than you, if possible, right? Because then you have like the perfect trio of individuals, right? The guy you're learning from and the guy you're teaching, so you could reinforce what you learned. And when you kind of like maneuver it that way, when you go out, it just makes the nights way more memorable. Exactly. You can go chop it up with your wing in between sets. Yeah, just don't chop it up too much, right? Because then you end up getting in your head if you go out with a guy who doesn't go out either. Like you'll just end up getting in your head even. So just be careful with that. Ethan, what's your problem, bro? Tell me. Yeah, let's do. I got AIDS. My doctor just told me. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Let's do some reactions actually. What that mean? Yeah, what that mean? Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just play Overwatch, to be honest. Overwatch goes pretty hard. What that mean? Let's go. Well, Marta, so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do Overwatch. Fuck it. Yeah, dude. So just be careful. Where are you located, BZ? If you're looking for wings, definitely join that Telegram. It's getting more active. We used to have a Discord. Like a while ago, we used to be on Discord. We had like 400 members, but it was just dead. Like nobody actually like spoke. Nobody actually like communicated on that Discord. So we ended up disbanding it. Um, but yeah, dude. If you're in New Orleans, go out. New Orleans is great. New Orleans is really great. I think it's underrated, like pretty much. If you can, I would drive out to Houston too. Houston's pretty good. Like it's pretty fucking good, honestly. What do I mean? So, oh, what do I mean? All right, guys, submit your reactions here. Let me share this with you. Can you guys hear the music in the background, or is it just me? I don't think you guys can, right? Yeah, you're about to die. Die. So, so yeah, that's my Telegram. I'll do reactions there of whatever you send. Right now, I actually do want to react to this. A guy with a great sense of humor is super attractive, and no, size isn't that important as long as it's 5 inches or more, and he knows how to work with it. Yeah, I think sense of humor goes a long way. Um, you just got to be really good at flirting. Like, I don't think you guys understand how good you have to be at flirting to actually like be able to hook any girl you want. Now, how do you know that you look like Hojun? Stray Kids. Who's that? Let me Google it, bro. Let me Google that shit right now, boy. Let's go. Die. Side. Think I look Korean, bro? You think I look Korean, bro? I could see it. Yeah, yeah, you go with that. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, no, but Koreans are white, bro. Koreans are super white. I'm dark as hell. There's a lot of lighting in this room because it's my studio room, so it's a little different. Oh, what that mean? All right, guys. I think I'm gonna do Overwatch. Fuck it. Hook on yo to God. That's another misconception. Like when guys are like, "Oh, all you need is to seek God," and like, you know what I mean, seek God, don't focus on women and stuff like that. It's like, dude, yes, like 100%, I believe in it, but that doesn't mean you get to ignore your social skills, bro. That's not what it means at all. Like, go fucking learn some social skills, bro. No, Kathy, I don't play PS5. I'm strictly PC. I will die on that hill. I am PC 100%. 100% a PC player. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate that. What up, Kian? Good to see you. Good to see you, Kian. I might actually jump on this fucking. When did you transition? You look great. Thanks, bro. I've actually been debating whether I want to like hop on test. Like for the longest time, I've been wanting to hop on test. I don't know if I'm gonna do it though. Honestly, I really don't. I might. I'm mogging, dude. Oh yeah. The thing I wanted to react to, guys, is the Clav. Did you guys hear about Clav? He's fucked. Let's actually do that. All right, let's do that reaction real quick. All right, let's go on YouTube. By the way, guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. Again, I'm trying to get to 100 viewers and subscribers. So Clav ran over someone actually like pretty like not long ago. So is it this one? Let me just share my screen. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. All right, you guys see that? Yeah, so let's actually see what happened. Can you guys see can you guys hear that too? Let me pause the music. Let me know, Chad, if you guys can see it.
On this guy over here. Oh my. Start driving with this guy. Drive.
Oh my fuck.
Oh shit, he ran him over.
We just ran him over.
And then like in the background, you just hear the girl crying, which is like classic, right? Like the girl just breaks down immediately. Like for no reason, just breaks down crying immediately. That's like such a classic female move. But yeah, I guess he ran over this guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Off the car. He was on the car.
Sounds like she's moaning a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Is he dead?
No. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Well, he just said hopefully he's dead. So I'm pretty sure if he goes to court, that's not gonna help him, right? Because then that's attempted murder. I mean, if the guy dies, that is murder, right? That's homicide. Like, but he's also in Florida, so it's kind of like 50-50. He's also friends with Aiden Ross, and once you get to that level of fame, like you have so much pull, bro. Like you really do have so much pull at that point. All right, so this is actually funny. Thoughts on the Jewish population and the state of Israel. So I find this question really funny because guys are like, oh, Israel is, the Jews that, right? It's like, dude, the Jewish people are not the reason you're fucking broke, buddy. Like that's just like you're concerned about these geopolitics when you're fucking broke and you'll get no bitches. Like focus on what matters, bro. Like, come on, focus on what matters. Like, do better. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, well, fuck out of here. But yeah, the girl freaked out on this shit real quick. So let's look at the other videos because I think they were actually bothering the fuck out of Clav earlier. Right? Oh, he's going to prison? I don't think he's going to prison because he filmed he literally just released this. He just released this right here. Right? Like they literally just released his shit. And it looks like a debate, so I don't know if he's going to jail. So let's actually play this. Can you guys hear this all right?
Looks maxing is the furthest extent that you could take self-improvement. This principle follows Wolff's law that a bone is going to grow back stronger.
You would hit yourself in the head with a hammer.
Yeah, bone smashing is legit.
But there are different ways you can improve yourself.
Right, but what's going to actually get...
I did see the clip of John Anthony with Clav. That shit was funny. Dude, and Abid, I know you follow John. You might like him. I really don't know what your deal is with John, but I want you to kind of look at that John is 40 years old. Clav is 20 years old. All right. And John was literally qualifying so hard, trying to be liked by him so he could get that collaboration, right? That collab. That's so bad, bro. That is so fucking bad. Yeah, I think he might be going to prison.
Get you further in
Let's
life.
watch
What
this because I think they're
is
debating
looking better?
if looks matter and if it's like guys, what I think is looks do not matter as much as you think. They do matter, but not as much as you think, first of all. And second of all, looks maxing and the concept of looks maxing, it's a very vain and shallow pursuit at the end of the day. Right? I think it was Alexander the Great. He said, when you burn me with a hand outside so people can see I died with nothing. And that's kind of what he's getting at. Is like you die in such a vain pursuit. You know what I mean? I think you should always try to look the best that you can. Yes, go work out, like have your hair done nice, dress well, be lean, right? But you don't have to be so vain and so focused on your looks to the point where it's detrimental to the rest of your health, right? Like Clav, he does math so he doesn't get hungry. He does like a bunch of shit. So you know what I mean? It's like just it's not healthy at all. And so if it gets to that point, it's just a very vain pursuit. Like it's the literal definition of just being vain, right? You want to be very careful with that. I also say something that my father told me that is very important, and I always hold on to this is if God made you the way you are because he knows that's all you need to be great. Right? Let me repeat that one more time. God gave you everything you need to be great. If you needed more, God would have given it to you. So, with that mindset, that's like all you need, right? Everything that was given to you is literally everything you need to be great, whether it's with women, whether it's in your career, whether it's to the world, whatever it is. I want you guys to understand that you don't need to do all this crazy stuff for your looks. You have something against John, don't you? I don't have anything against anyone. Like I never hold grudges against anyone. I'm not a hating individual. I just don't really see the point in like, you know what I mean, just talking shit about everyone. I think it's very toxic to the people. And I think in the self-improvement space, dating coaches should collaborate. So you guys, the watchers, the viewers, can benefit from dating coaches and other types of coaches collaborating, right? And so when you talk shit, it limits collaboration. I'm against that because at the end of the day, if you're truly trying to help, you would collab with people.
4.
I'm someone who just wants to mog, essentially. I'm getting a double
Did he really say that? He really said, I'm someone that just wants to mog.
jaw surgery in a couple weeks from now. So that's probably the furthest it goes.
You do meth.
Maybe I traded like some neurotoxicity for temporary leanness to ascend really quickly.
Yeah, see, so he did try meth. So it's just funny. Like you guys should not be trying methamphetamines in the pursuit of like trying to be lean. Just fucking don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Or like the worst case you can do, and I know because like I know a lot of friends who are on it, is just hop on Ozempic, or like there's a stronger version of Ozempic, which is called that's what it's literally called retarditude. I don't even know what retarditude is, but that's what it's called. You could hop on that if you're fat, right? And you're overweight. That's okay, but methamphetamine is crazy. All right,
Testosterone, for example.
I'm Wesley Hunt. I'm an Apache pilot. I flew 55 combat air missions in Baghdad. And that same warrior
Example, you could deal with hair loss issues, you could deal with acne, you could deal with gynecomastia. You have to really carefully manage a ton of different hormones and a ton of different interactions inside your body.
You have to forgive my ignorance. I know nothing about this. What is gynecomastia?
That is, the glandular tissue in your nipples growing.
Yeah.
So I think the term I've heard a lot of people use is. So
yeah. So he's very much all about the look, right? And just being able to basically rely on it 100% to get ahead, whether it's with women, whatever it is. And so, again, I do think you should do whatever is necessary to maximize your looks per se, but once it starts hurting you, that's when you need to put a hard stop to it. You need to put a fucking hard stop to it.
No, I don't want that.
yeah, so you don't want that. That's what I mean. And you know, if people are just go around blasting tests without a
Guys, I'm gonna speed this up. I don't know about you guys, but I watch my shit at 2x speed. Like, I don't know. I'm
comprehensive understanding of this stuff, that's what would happen. You know, but there are mechanisms that you could leverage to make sure this doesn't occur. But once again, most people won't have the foresight to go about it their way.
So when
you guys watch videos at 2x speed, like me, or am I just like the only? I know a few of my friends do, but do you guys watch it at 2x speed too? Just because like you feel like people talk too slow? Maybe that's why I fucking ramble all the time and mumble. Because in my head, I'm talking at 2x speed, bro. Fair. That costume bashing fake coach helped me see what's real game, like yours and John, especially since I was not agreeing at the beginning. Yeah, that's fair, B. That's fair. People do math to weightlift. Yeah, so Ethan, that's the funny thing. This guy, he takes math so he stays lean, which is actually fucking crazy.
You learn all this stuff online, and you're on all these forums, and you say, okay, this is how I'm going to look really good. And you start getting the testosterone. Did your parents ever object to that? Or?
Yeah, they would take it away all the time.
Where'd you get it?
Just on the internet. So yeah, there was like a time where I went like hypogonadal for a month or two just because they took my testosterone stash, but I made sure that never happened.
Hypogonadal?
Hypogonadal, like I didn't have any testosterone production just for like a month or two. And that was probably the worst.
Guys, and this guy's 20 years old, right? Rashan, if you're watching, you're what, 20, right? So you shouldn't be doing steroids at that age either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, does he look good? 100%, right? Did it pay off? Arguably, yes, but we're yet to see the long-term consequences of this, right? He's also gotten no surgery. He got no surgery, so his nose was done up, right? He's getting double jaw surgery, so he has a better jaw. So it's kind of like when you go that far in the pursuit of looks, I'm pretty sure there's like a Greek story about this, right? I'm pretty sure there's like some sort of like wisdom story about a guy who was, or a woman who was just chasing like looks and was very vain, and then she died and something happened. If everybody knows a story like that in Greek philosophy or just a wisdom story, let me know. Yeah, bro, Ethan, to stay lean. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. So just to stay lean, he takes meth. And he, for looks is even worse, right? It's not like he's actually addicted. I'm telling you, one wrong play and you're fucked. Like you're beyond fucked with one wrong play. Like he could get addicted to it, right? Let's say the double jaw surgery goes wrong. He ends up like just fucking bashing his face, right? And you see this all the time, right? So let's see this, right? Before and after surgery, celebrities gone wrong, right? So let's look at this, right? Like, so celebrities that just went.
You know that
wrong,
guy from the 1970s? It was like a beautiful, handsome man, and then he kept injecting stuff into his face.
No.
Starts out in 1969. He's a gorgeous man, but now starts getting a little weird in 88. But I think that's just age. That's 91. That's just age. Now things start getting weird.
Yeah. Now, see, so like, if you pursue it too much, you just end up like messing yourself up. And I think and clip this right now, like I'm calling this right now, the most likely outcome is some sort of addiction. All right. When you guys look at what addiction is, okay, addiction is literally a coping mechanism to fulfill an unresolved trauma in your life. Okay. So when you look at people who are addicted to drugs, hard drugs, I'm talking like heroin, meth, like crazy hard shit. They're addicted to it because they found it as a solution to their trauma, right? And plastic surgery, this type of going this far for looks is a form of addiction, right? Because it's almost like a coping mechanism, whether it's an insecurity or something that we don't know about, right? We don't know this guy's personal life. You can become addicted to plastic surgery. You can become addicted to these things, even though it's not a mainstream way of addiction that people discuss.
It gets crazy. Look at the chin. Now the cheeks. He's trying to avoid the wrinkles, so he's turning his face.
Look, you telling me that looks good? No, bro. There's no way you guys think that looks good.
It's no fucking balloon. Yeah, now 2010, but it gets real crazy. Now he's
So I'm telling you that you just can't.
You know,
7 celebrities
end well. It's just not gonna end well for him. And he's young. I think he still has time to like shift his focus. And I think the running over that individual is a big wake-up call. If he's surrounded by good people, they will let him know that, hey, dude, running over that person is a big wake-up call. Like, don't do that. Yeah, you could see like celebrities getting fucked. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's kind of rough, honestly. That's pretty rough. But yeah, man. As far as like chicks go, and as far as all that shit goes, like you don't want to run over people. You don't want to be vain and like believe that is the end all for everything. That's like the least thing you want to do, honestly. Yeah, so negative self-image issues are huge. I mean, especially now, right? Because guys, I say this all the time, guys. We live in the era of information, right? So, Rashan, you're a super young guy, right? Like a lot of you guys are in your 20s, or like some of you might even be teenagers. And so, what ends up happening is that you guys have so much more access to information than people 10 years older than you had, or that your parents had, right? And it's so much more easily accessible. It's kind of like dangerous, because if you access the wrong information, right? Like with women, for example, if you access the wrong information for women, like how to learn to communicate with women, what it's going to end up happening is that you're going to end up looking like a creep just because you got the wrong information. So it's a double-edged sword at the end of the day. Are you native Hawaiian? I am not, bro. You guys really think I look Asian? You guys really think I'm fucking looking Asian today? All right. I just day game these days, but yeah, boys, holy fuck. It's already been 50 minutes since I started the live. Damn, I wanted to get a quick game of Overwatch in with you guys. Fuck. Should I do it? Should I hop on real quick? I still have to shower. I still have to get ready, and I still have to head out. It's already kind of 10, so maybe I'll just stay live for like another 10 minutes. But then I'll head out. But I really wanted to hit the Overwatch, bro. I really did. What do you guys think? Should I hop on it? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm doing it. By the way, if you guys play, add me on Overwatch. I'm not that good. I'm not like great, actually. Let's hit this hole, boys. It's my username's the same. It's Jesse Steele, my name. Let's play a quick unranked match, guys. I've been playing Overwatch for like a month. I'm not cracked. Like I used to be really good at video games when I was young, bro. I'm like not great now. Like I only play video games like to get in a good mood, because they put me in a good mood. Video games put me in a good mood, like honestly. But outside of that, I'm not. I might do it though. I'm just a regular person like you guys. What do you guys think? Should I head out to like a club or a bar? Should I do like a live stream at the bar? I will do it if you guys want me to.
Now arriving at East.
Damn, dude, I need a new keyboard, bro. My keyboard is so fucked. Yeah, Rashan, if you teach me that, bro, I would do a live stream with you teaching me the how to fly out simulator. If you're down, I'm down to learn. That'd be a sick live stream, bro.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face.
Yeah, the live infield. I would do it, bro. So like times are changing, right, a beat? So like infield was good. Fuck, dude, my keyboard is a fucking mess.
Don't be. I'm sure he's just glad you're back.
Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. I wiped my keyboard and like I just pressed all the buttons. Anyways, infield used to be a big thing like back like 10-20 years ago. Oh fuck, I hate this map.
Let's play
Alright,
this
whatever.
smart.
I used to infield used to be a huge fucking thing like 10-20 years ago, and now it's more about like live streaming and doing it live so you guys could see the Riz live. And now it's not like that anymore. The fuck out of here. This is my house, boy. Fuck out of here. Guys, being a man is so fucking simple. We just play video games. We go fuck some hoes. We gamble a little bit. We make money. And then we sleep. Being a man is fucking amazing. No wonder people are trying to fucking chase equality. It's my house, boy. Dude, I am missing half of these fucking shots. Holy shit. Oh, I'm on fire, baby. Dude, being a tank is cool because, like, I literally just piggyback off of the ton of health that I have because I'm actually pretty shitty at shooter games, at first-person shooters. My favorite games are RPGs. But I just found nobody plays this tank. If you guys are familiar with Overwatch, nobody actually plays this tank. Yeah, dude, I would do it. From your personal experience, I believe you should stay away from clubs and bars. Both of those things bring trouble. Yeah, bars and clubs could bring trouble, right? Because, I mean, they are, at the end of the day, oh my god, this fucking guy. Fuck. Alright, whatever. At the end of the day, it's just a bunch of drunk people, right? Bars and clubs. So, drunk people usually don't make the best decisions. And they do bring a lot of problems. But at the same time, it's a way to socialize, right? So if you look at history, like back in the day, the everything a bar, everything a club was everything a bar and a club was just a social gathering of celebration, right? That's basically what bars and clubs were. Like, I'm talking like medieval times. Oh, I got the assist on that? That should have been my kill. That's fucking gay. Alright. But yeah, it's a bar to club is just a social gathering, right? Fuck, dude, alright, 1 death, 9 kills, not too bad. But yeah, that's all bar clubs. I would stay away from bars and clubs if you can't handle your drinking. If you can handle your drinking, bro, bars and clubs are fucking more than fine. All right, yeah, I'm on PC, bro. PC all the way. I used to actually hate PC until I started living on a PC, right? Everything I do is on a PC. My the coaching calls. I basically like live in this little studio. It's my entire life. That's what you guys want to do. Stay away. I work for Israel Intel. Oh, that's a clever username. Dude, I'm gonna do a live stream. Once I'm in Nashville, I'm gonna do in real life live streams, IRLs, and street interviews, IRL, in Nashville. So that is gonna be starting January, guys. I'm actually fucking stoked. I'm going all in on content creation, guys. I realize this is what I want to do with my life, so that is what I'm gonna do. Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's my house. Your yard is my house, boy. Fuck out of here. Fuck, I hate the Reaper, guys. The Reaper always gets to me because of his little fucking teleportation bullshit that he does. Fuck, somebody's got to take out their healers, bro. Come on. Oh, fuck, I almost died. Oh, shit. I got the assist? That should... Oh, shit, I almost fell. That should have been my kill. Ass wipes. Nah, whatever. Y'all can suck it, bro. Alright, come on, guys. Come on, let's win this game. My dog is, like, crying. He's so fucking hungry right now. Bro, I got Ray-Ban metas for Abos. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, so the Ray-Ban metas, so once I record your clips, Rashen, if you use those and for the interaction breakdowns during the coaching calls, we can use that. But they only. Oh, what an idiot! He killed himself. What a fucking idiot. That's what we could do, bro. Fuck you, bro. You think better than me, bro? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy. Oh. Fuck, dude. That was really bad game on my end. I should have just left. There's like 5 of them. I should have just left. All right, whatever. All right. My team's doing well though. My team's doing well. Let's win, guys. Come on, let's secure the bag. Let's fucking go. What are my stats right now? 14 kills, 2 deaths, 5 assists. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Guys, one thing I'll tell you guys is if you're gonna do something, do it right. Hey, let's go. Fuck yeah. Let's endorse. You. Nice. I got an endorsement, boys. Yeah, if you guys want to hop on anytime, just let me know. Well, I'll hop on with you guys. Fire. Q. Continue. Yeah. So, let me. How do I change this? There we go. So I'll just pause it right now. But I got to get ready for going out, guys. I think I'm gonna change the live streams to like 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours, depending on it. Again, guys, if you have any friends, if you have any of your boys who have nothing to do at this time of the day on Fridays and Saturdays, send them to my live, bro. I'm trying to hit 100 viewers as soon as I fucking possibly can. All right. The highest that I've had is like 27. And I kind of average around the 8 to 12 mark, which is like what you see right now. So please, guys, if you haven't, hit that sub button and watch all my lives. I might go earlier. Like I might get more viewers if I do it earlier. So I'm experiment with the times, but this is my favorite time because it puts me in a good mood before I go out and do all the infields and stuff. So we'll see. Black t-shirt plus cap equals Dodge player. Yeah, bro. I just got drafted, bro. So yeah, boys, we'll do that. All right. I'm gonna head out just because I gotta go party. I gotta go, do what I gotta do. So I'll see you boys. All right.